Well, good morning on this Friday morning. You got the old Mana or Gordon Brad here. Hey, do me a favor before we get going here. If you like what you're going to hear, which is the truth, would you maybe subscribe to my channel or at least give me a like or a thumbs up or a thumb down? But at least, again, tell me what you think. Well, I entitled today's quick little story, or Trump was ambushed again. Did you see that joke of a show last night? That's all they wanted. Now, I was talking to my wife way before the so called town hall meeting started. I told her, I says, listen, there's no way this man should be doing this. This is all it's going to be a gotcha. Anything to knock votes from Trump and put him to Biden, whoever would freaking vote for that guy. After what I heard yesterday, I was nervous, seriously, because of what he's a crime boss family is exactly what Joe Biden is. And believe me, I'll show you where to go. What will prove every word I'm saying is not even remotely bragging about it. This man is a crime boss man. How has he stayed this long in Congress without? I don't know, but there is a jail cell specifically made for him, and we're going to see if our government is going to do what our government is supposed to do. Keep us from people like that. Keep people like Biden from being amongst people like us, United States citizens. But last night I didn't see much of a town hall meeting. It was a little bit, but the first 25 minutes, Trump had to debate Savannah Gut. I like to call it just Savannah Gut. I mean, that was absolutely freaking unbelievable. But it's no surprising. All they asked was questions that would absolutely hurt him. And he come out okay. I mean, but he knew what he was getting himself into. Again, if you watched his answers and what he said last night, he wanted all of these news people or people that was watching NBC that never reports anything about him. He wanted to get out all the stuff that they've never heard. And if they have, he wanted them to hear his side. And that's basically why I think he went on there, because she really tried to screw him up. And I'll tell you what, I've lost all respect. Well, I don't care if NBC, ABC, MSNBC, CNN, any of them anyways. All the questions she asked was made absolutely to make Trump look bad. I think he come across very well. He had a couple of claps for himself. Now, these are supposedly for undivided, and there might have been some Democrats and Republicans in there. But, excuse me, folks, that's what happens when you first wake up and get on this. But I had to, because I was so blown away at what I saw last night. But before that, what I heard about Hunter Biden and Biden himself, and I'm going to say something in a minute. I never saw a town hall meeting quite like this. Not when it comes to Joe Biden. Nothing like this at all. In fact, when President Trump's town hall meeting was over, I tried to hold my stomach down and I switched to Biden's. And it was, nothing, not even remotely in the same ring category as it was with Trump. That's all they want to do. It's good versus evil. You all know that. And it was on display last night. Absolutely. The good was under attack so bad last night that I couldn't believe it. But no surprise. She was fishing, I guess you would say as well, for any question or gotcha question, everything that could hurt him possibly. Like I said, she asked. But like I said, I thought it was a town hall meeting where all these people who could be undecided or on the whatever was supposed to be asking him questions. Well, geez, she blew her mouth for 25 minutes. Then they had a full 5-minute commercial. And then they come back, and then the people had just about half of the town hall meeting. Do you see? No, that's not how it's supposed to be. Now, the undecided voters, me and my wife were talking about last night. He did get some very good points out last night. But I believe when you hear about Biden and his son, I know you've been hearing about it for the past couple of days, but I was watching. Well, let me finish this first. It, the only thing I can say is I absolutely thought it was the most stunning, disrespectful for the president of the United States that I've ever seen. And typical NBC, they're all the same. CNN, ABC, they're all the same. They're all in it for Biden. And now I know why. Biden is a crime boss. Whoa, what are you saying? I want you all to listen to me very carefully. If you don't believe me, listen, just do this one thing. If you have, great, then you know what I'm saying. I want you to get on YouTube, which you already are. I'm used to Facebook, but I'm done with Facebook. All right. I want you to look for Giuliani, Mayor Rudolph Giuliani. I want you to listen to what this man says. It just came out yesterday. I think I started watching it. I think it had just been posted 30 seconds, and me and my wife was watching it. At the end of it, I think it lasts 20 or 25 minutes. We looked at each other like, wow, this is going to be absolutely awful, explosive. I don't know what it's going to do to our country, but I do hope it does one thing. I hope justice comes from this. Joe Biden, I don't care what anyone says. This is my opinion. Joe Biden should not even be allowed next to the president. He shouldn't be allowed to make any commercials about running for president. And he most certainly shouldn't even be able to run for president. It's documented. There's proof. There's evidence in the hands now of the president, Mayor Giuliani, whoever. People have got this now that I don't see how this man Biden is allowed to run. I just don't. Well, I do know that they're all in for him. And folks, there's people that we guessed, we wasn't sure. Man, that's not true. But the FBI, everybody was in for Biden. They're in for him. All this information was given to the FBI 8 months ago. Nothing has been done about it. Well, I'll tell you what. Mayor Giuliani is making sure that every single thing that has come out, and he said there's so much more. Folks, don't put a crime boss in the White House. Don't do it. And don't listen to me. Listen to him. All right? There's only one thing for Joe Biden. Well, actually, there's two things. They're called bracelets and a nice room for him. That's probably, it should only be like all the others, 4x9, 4x8 feet. What he's done, you got to listen to Mayor Giuliani. Make sure you go to it. There is no way, what I have heard, can this man, again, run for president. Anyways, I just had to get on there and say that there's much more to come on Biden, Hunter Biden. It's evil, all evil through and through. I don't know how he ain't dead yet because of all the drugs he's done. He's hooked on that crack so bad. The thing I wanted to tell you right now is the most important thing is Joe Biden. What we know, so don't China, so don't Russia, so don't North Korea, so don't all the bad guys have that information. What do you think they're going to do when Biden gets president if he does? They're going to call him up and may say, Joe, we're going to let this stuff out. You don't give us this or let us do that or let us do this. His candidacy is compromised. He cannot be allowed to run. Somebody, federal marshal, needs to go arrest this man, or I don't know what they're going to do, but they got to do something. He cannot run for president. All right, this is the old man. I wanted to get on there and let you know what I saw, what I felt last night's the biggest joke I've ever seen. I did feel awful bad. I did for the president. Yeah, he's got a tough, thick skin, but after 4 years, this man must be just about had it. And you know what? These Democrats better watch their ass. Pardon my language, but you better watch your ass. The information we got, I think Trump can hang Biden. I think he can hang Hunter Biden. I know he can hang him. I know he can hang Hillary. I know he can hang Bill. I know he can hang all of them. Comey, Susan Rice. I mean, not Susan Rice. Anyways, he can hang them all. All he has to do is say, go ahead. They really shouldn't be throwing gasoline into a fire. That's just stupid. President Trump, if you ever see this, which I know you won't, but if you did, go get him. It's time. Enough is enough. America is sick of the display we saw last night again against you. We're sick of it. All right. Hey, old man, God bless the veterans. God bless the firemen. God bless the men in blue. If it wasn't for them, I don't know what we'd do. And God bless the first responders. God bless the President of the United States. And God bless America. All right, folks, I'm going to get on later, but I got up this morning first thing, and I said, you know what? I got to get on there. I got to voice my opinion. Like I said, what I saw on display last night should have never happened. Trump allowed it, and I believe, like me and my wife talked about it, was for one reason: risking possible losing votes, but getting out information that probably a lot of these people have never heard because the mainstream media have been in the tank more for Biden than they ever were for Clinton. So, jail cell stop next for Biden, not the White House. All right, the old man, take care. We'll be on a little later on today. God bless, and we will see you.